on it? No. Okay. So now we have a video presentation that is submitted by Ms. Lamia Mohsin. She's an adjunct faculty from United International University of Bangladesh. And the title is From Adaptation to Resilience, Lessons from Bangladesh to Integrating Community Practices and Policy Frameworks. I think we can play the video, Shantida. Yeah. Sound.
Good evening, esteemed colleagues, organizers. Good evening, esteemed colleagues, organizers, and panelists. My name is Lamia Mohsin, and it's an honor to be able to present my paper titled From Adaptation to Resilience, Lessons from Bangladesh on Integrating Community Practices and Policy Frameworks. I am a young development professional as well as an adjunct faculty, and the presentation draws on bridging academic inquiry and field realities by exploring how community-led adaptation practices can evolve into sustained resilient frameworks in the context of quite a vulnerable Bangladesh. So, as we all are aware, Bangladesh is globally recognized as one of the most vulnerable countries, and rising sea levels, recurrent natural disasters and cyclones, salinity continue to threaten our livelihoods, especially in coastal areas like Shakira. And despite decades of adaptation projects, the key question remains: why do communities continue to remain trapped in cycles of vulnerability? Now, my research argues that the answer lies in how adaptation has often been project-based rather than being internally driven. While resilience requires embedded systems change, locally rooted, institutionally supported, and inclusive. So the rationale for this study emerged from the growing global call to transition from short-term adaptation to long-term resilience building. And in coastal areas of Bangladesh, households are constantly innovating, developing adaptive technologies such as floating agriculture, rainwater harvesting, saline-tolerant crop varieties, and yet these efforts often remain fragmented and unsupported by consistent policy mechanisms or financial instruments. Shakira, which was my field site for the study, it represents a microcosm of climate-induced livelihood fragility, because over 65% of its population depends on agriculture and aquaculture, both of which are directly affected by salinity, water scarcity, cyclones, which are recurrent. And the livelihood resilient interface is very central in understanding how people navigate uncertainty while maintaining social and ecological balance. So, the resilient livelihood framework, which I used in my study, provides a very potent analytical lens because it views livelihood resilience as the capacity of households to absorb shocks, adapt, and transform in response to external stress.